Uzbekistan back in action for the second time today, for the second time at the Asia Rugby Emirates Sevens series in their history. They are stepping up in 2025, and after facing their first round match in which they had to go up against Hong Kong China, no less, the reigning champions, they now have a shot at Malaysia. But Malaysia themselves have a shot at the semi-finals after their superb opening round victory against the United Arab Emirates. 21-15 they beat them. They are a realistic contender to make the final four. And what their job is now is to acquire as many points to help them when it comes to the final reckoning, when the maths are done at the end of the group stages. They're not going to win this pool, that is almost certain. Hello to Francesco Camisa, our referee. Hong Kong China will certainly wrap up the pool victory, and that will see them directly qualify for the semi-finals. But whichever team qualifies as the second best team in terms of points acquired, if they finished in second place, they also qualify for the semi-finals, and that is a realistic shot for this Malaysian team, particularly after the draw between Korea and the Philippines in Pool C. So their job is clear, and they know it. Score as many points as possible against Uzbekistan to help them in the points difference game. They get going, and Uzbekistan, of course, with their own objectives, and really that is just to play and play and play as much as possible. We saw some glimmers of what they're capable of against Hong Kong China. Physically very, very impressive. A nation of wrestlers and footballers. Well, that really should bode well when it comes to transferring to rugby. Malaysia, though, with the nous and also bags of speed. And that man into action, Mohamed Zizi, number 11 for Malaysia. He's one of their sharpest operators with ball in hand. Baruddin gets things going. Lovely direct line this from Zizi. Gets the offload too. It's shelled with the try line beckoning. We need to keep our eyes out also for number 5 for Malaysia, Mohamed Kasim. He scored 2 tries against the United Arab Emirates. And they were facing a much bigger, more physical side in the UAE. And they scored with their final play of the match, and that gave them a victory. It's a similar physical matchup against Uzbekistan, who have sizable figures across the backline and of course in the forwards. I've got to love a finger wag from Mubarak. And from Uzbekistan's number 4, Jakon here, Abdulkadirov. Mohamed Saeed. This is Zizi. Zizi on a zigzag. And they've lost this forward. UAE going up next against Hong Kong China in this group. Uzbekistan's Olimjon Tulganov gets it away. Good hands, and this is a wide pass which forces the winger to check, but ball still with Uzbekistan, and Ruslan Ibragimov is sent into contact. Good offload from Sokolov. Sokolov again. The hands a little too high, so having to pause every time a ball is passed out wide, Uzbekistan, before they get going. Just the crispness of the passing, not quite as sharp as what Malaysia are able to display. Chip in behind, but space was definitely there. Malaysia are going to take this off the floor with Zizi. and then spun away. Baradin. Scrum to Uzbekistan. They won't mind that as an outcome. Uzbekistan, one of 4 teams that have been drafted up from the trophy by this expanded format. As a rugby nation, they're ranked 99th in the world in 15-a-side, taking further steps up that ladder by sending their 7th programme into action on this level. Scrum hat's not attached around the chin, no problem. ZZ will get it back and then find the man with the loose strapping. Number 7, Mohamed Saeed. Nordin and Sudin. And there's great chances here to get these unchallenged offloads away, but they choose not to do that. ZZ again, good hold and give. And then Saeed is going, and that scrum hat's about to come off, surely. It's not looking promising on that front. But neither is this attack, in truth, from Malaysia, and it breaks down. They're doing everything that they weren't doing against the UAE, and that is being too loose, too fast, touch too ambitious. They were so disciplined against the UAE. One shot, one kill every time with their attacks. Just overplaying against the Uzbeks. Good outcome for Uzbekistan to be 0-0. Not long from half-time, and with ball in hand, and here they come again. And Tulganov is this number 6 who's got the ball away. Good feet too, gets it back into the hands of Sokolov, and he'll drive hard. Looks for an offload, just doesn't see where the following player was. Now Malaysia will go, and there's a chance that's shelled again. Baradin wrestled into touch here, and that is some full combat mode from Uzbekistan. Strong work from Ruslan Ibragimov. And whether you are in Central Asia and watching on, supporting Uzbekistan, or whether you are in Southeast Asia and supporting Malaysia, or whether you're an interested party outside of those two countries, it's wonderful to have your company here today. First leg of 2 in the Asia Rugby Emirates 7 series this year. More teams than ever competing in this one, and Uzbekistan may be closer to scoring their first ever points. Abdul Kolirov, great chance here. Numbers are away to the left, and they're going to drive straight. Wrestling and writhing is Sergei Sokolov. Now it goes away from Mukhomedinov. Chance here, has to be done. It's in, and Uzbekistan can begin the counts. Ruslan Ibragimov scores their first ever point and try at the Asia Rugby Emirates 7 series, and that is a hard-earned try that gives them the lead against Malaysia. It is not going to script for the Malaysians, but Uzbekistan have shown up. At half-time, they lead 5 points to 0. Conversion being looked at and possibly being nailed here, just to the left. It stays at 5 points to nothing. Malaysia with the work to do now. The doors are open on Uzbekistan now at the Asia Rugby Emirates 7 Series. They have got their first points, they lead. And it is exotic and exciting to see a new nation, an unheralded nation in the wider world of Rugby Sevens, taking a new step up. Of course, they've been competing in the Asia Sevens trophy before, but now on a bigger stage and showing Malaysia, who are much more used to this level, what it's about, and they secure that kickoff terrifically well. Light blue and white and green colours, the colours of the Uzbekistan national flag. Ibrahimov, the try score. Muhammadinov, whose vision it was that saw the space was out wide after teammates had spurned that chance and just put their head down. Taken in the middle of the line by Sudi, Malaysia, if they want to keep their hopes alive of qualifying for the semi-finals, needing to win this match and win it well. And they're on and going, and that's brilliant speed, burning around the edge. It's all the way home from Zamani, and he is Zamani. The go-to when a score is needed. Ahmed Zamani for Malaysia. Zizi hits top with the conversion. Malaysia in the lead. This will be an experience for Uzbekistan. Right in a contest, but now having to deal with a rejuvenated team, more experienced at this level, who are about to turn up the wick, and right from the restart they're heading for the line again. Head down and the drive scored. Mohamed Rasli heading for home and doubling Malaysian money. And right from the restart is a sign that you've got your opponent right where you want them. Zizi goes double tops. 2 conversions from 2 for the number 11. And it's points difference which matters here, so not just the number of tries. Every 2 points that you can add from a conversion aids your course when it comes to calculating who will get this highest place second finish. There's so much height on these steepling kicks. Hunted down. Uzbekistan now suddenly behind. That's a lovely break though. Makhmedinov, he's chased down, he's being hunted, he's got no one nearby to help out, and Malaysia get there. Finally, Uzbekistan cavalry arrives. They're hunting for their second score to try and keep them in the contest. Machinov, Kalandarov, they concede multiple metres, but they had the advantage on their side. Mahmoud Kalandarov taps and goes, brings in the big carriers. And they keep it close to Uzbekistan. They're using their muscle, and they're over. Mahmoud Kalandarov finding the quickest way to the try line, the Uzbekistan way. Faced with smaller opponents, they clatter through the front door. And they're back in the tussle. 14-12 now. High kickoff from Sokolov. Malaysia need to put some points together here before the end of this. They need to win the match firstly, but unless they can have a couple more scores, you would worry for them in terms of getting to the semi-final on points difference. And Uzbekistan are making this mightily difficult. 2 kicks to get the ball out of danger. And they're really not out of danger. Kasim. Mohamed Kasim does the tiding in the end. Here's Zizi, and he's away. And that's beautiful balance. Needs a little bit more support. Finds it on the inside. Tap tackle is good. Uzbekistan scrabbling back and driving through. They give away the penalty. 60 seconds to play. Zizi's recharged, and he's going. But he hasn't quite got the out-and-out gas. Good fends for extra support. Uzbekistan keep this high themselves. They are draining the batteries here to try and get this victory. From deep, setting up is Kolakov. They've got their first points in the Asian Rugby 7 series in this match. They're looking for the first win now. It'll have to come from deep. And Malaysia have done enough to keep control of this. Not over for Uzbekistan, because Malaysia have to keep scoring points. And that'll give Uzbekistan a chance maybe on the floor with an interception. Here come Malaysia, though. They're going to get something here surely to end with something else to take home. Good pass from Kasim, and right on the buzzer it'll be touchdown. It's Zamani who gets 2 for himself in this one. And Malaysia run out victors in the end, but running on empty as well, because Uzbekistan have pushed them so hard. Now we see what Uzbekistan Rugby Sevens is all about, and they're here to fight for everything, aren't they? Malaysia take the win and go 2 from 2. Great effort, that'll help. 21-12, 9-point difference. It'll all be useful when the final sums are done at the end of the day, but not taking more points out of this is a little worrying for Malaysia. Nonetheless, 21-12, they beat Uzbekistan.